Good evening, everyone. It's the Business Beat for, excuse me, Monday, May 3rd. Excuse me, I hate these allergies. 2021. Um, all big day in my life. Well, not a big day, but it's the anniversary of a big day in my life. 30 years ago today, I became a graduate at the University of North Florida. Got my bachelor's in accounting, which was really sweet. It was the first 2 degrees there. I got my MBA few years later. Basically, I had to get a bachelor's degree to get the credit hours to sit for the CPA exam. So, just a little milestone today. But anyway, um, want to talk about the new infrastructure bill. It does look like uh, opposition is growing within Congress. I mean, you have the all 50 Republican senators are against it, and I think a lot, not a lot, but at least one or two of the more moderate ones, like Joe Manchin of West Virginia, Kristen Sinema of Arizona, um, are either just flat out against it or want a very watered down version of it. So we're starting to see the original $4 trillion price tag start to come down. Now, there's still a lot of discussion going on, and there will be over probably the next 2 months. Do I think one will get passed? Yes. Do I think it will be a good bill? No. But I do think the spending will be smaller, and I think the tax effects will be a lot less than what originally will come out to, which I talked about the last couple of days, especially with cap gains tax. I don't think it's going to go up to 39.6%. I think it will drop. I do think it will go up, but I think it's going to go up much less. So, but still, my advice the last couple of days, start keeping an eye on your investment portfolio and start thinking about how you would want to capitalize on everything. Um, jobs creation seems to be going on at a good pace. I don't think we'll have any more stimulus, and I don't think there'll be any more PPPs. PPP has been extended through May 31st, although I am seeing reports where some banks just packed up early. So, but I mean, if you shop around, you can still find one reasonably that will get you in before May 31st. But you need to have your ducks in order. You need to have your uh, earnings, at least Schedule C, for the last year or two. Also, I think a lot of times now, a lot of places, a lot of lenders are looking at just 2020. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet, that's okay, because you don't have to do anything until 2 weeks from today. And even then, you could file an extension to take you through October. And from what I understand, the extension is going to go through October as normal. They're not going to extend it a month into November. But but I would say if you own your small business, for instance, you have a Schedule C and your single member LLC or your sole proprietorship, definitely definitely prepare at least a rough Schedule C. I mean, don't fake numbers, obviously, but you want to at least put together a fair presentation, a fair accounting of everything. So I would get that together as soon as possible. I mean, things, once you submit them, it goes by pretty quickly, but you don't want any technical issues to come up because also you got to remember May 31st is Memorial Day. So really, you don't have that, and you may not have that weekend. I don't know. It's going to depend on the lender. So, but so you've still got 4 weeks, but I would take advantage right now. Get your payroll records together for 2020. That includes all of your 941s, your 940s, and your W-2s. Have them scanned and put into a PDF and have them ready to go. If you are a sole proprietor, I would have a good faith Schedule C taken drawn up so that you can take it to a lender. I mean, as I said, you're not going to be married to it, but you don't want to fake the numbers either. So, you want to at least report your income, but don't boot up your income, just to get it. Because, in order to get it forgiven, the lender may require you to get it forgiven as, proof that you filed it that way. So, tell the truth, and remember, it goes by gross income, which is the actual amount of money you took less cost of goods sold. So that'd be less the goods or labor that you put into it to actually do the product. In my case, there really wasn't any cost of goods sold. There's only three costs of goods sold. Really, that is in my thing. That's my tax software. That's my QuickBooks software subscriptions, and that's my accounting and auditing guidance. That's about it. So, yeah, so you want to get that done. And of course, depending on how the lender wants it, you may want to get the rest of your stuff together and just file your 1040. So, if you have any questions, just give us a call. That's what we're here for. And other than that, it was a pretty quiet news day. Now, I do know Bitcoin, various Bitcoins like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are spiking again. I don't know. I spent over the weekend kind of doing some research on it. I haven't started investing in it yet. My personal feeling is that we're probably in a bubble situation. But once the bubble pops and crypto crashes, I think I will get into the market, but certainly not now, because I think at some point the Fed's going to have to do something about the inflation. We're seeing inflation go up substantially. We're seeing it go. We're seeing plywood 2x4s go up 400% over the last just couple of months, and that's because everything is the market's flooded with money, and people are still not at full production, so they're too many dollars chasing too few goods. So it's not a good thing. So I think the Fed is going to look at. In fact, I think I was reading today where I think over the next 2 months, the Fed is tapering off on its quantitative easing, which means basically they're injecting money into the market at an ungodly rate. I think they've been putting in about 100 billion with a B dollars of money into the market a month. And I think now, I think I just saw a report that the Fed is now going to cut that in half. So they're going to put in May and June combined $100 billion. So I think the end is in sight with the tapering. So I think the stock market is going to pop fairly soon. And so you do want to look at physical assets and things like that in order to put your money in or convert it to cash and just keep it safe until the market corrects itself. If you have any questions on that, we can help answer that as well. So anyway, I hope all is well, and I will talk tomorrow. Probably I'm going to try and start moving these to the morning, but trying to do the morning headlines thing just depends on my schedule. So, but I do intend to do this every day, at least at some point. So anyway, until then, stay safe. I tested today, negative again. I'm good. So hope you're safe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.